In this episode of my Dragon Quest XI-S playthrough, we hunt down the notorious Beastly Boys, with the only party member we have left after the big events of the last episode, Sylvando. Enjoy today's episode. I'm going to talk to this chap right here, Hercules. Per favor, you must be careful. The Beastly Boys, they see you are a traveler and they attack you immediately. Alright, they steal the knapsack of a man who just arrived in town. I see him walk to the piazza after it happened. He looked so sad. So let's go check out if we can go find whatever that dude was just talking about. I believe this is the square. Is it the guy that looks sad over here? The one that was going to jump? I did try to talk to him. Oh. Here we go.
Bad day? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do. Look, why don't you just tell me what's on your mind? A problem shared is a problem halved.
That is a great saying. Problem shared is a problem halved. Share your problems.
That's better. Now we can talk properly. Sylvando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you, it doesn't have a happy ending. After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home, see how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves.
We'll take care of him, Tetsu.
I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, Tetsu, don't cry. It's okay.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
We'll cheer you up, man.
Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Dave and I will make sure of that. All you need to do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
Oh, well, if you're sure. There are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble at the older one's stall.
A stall in the south of town, huh? All right, we'll be back before you know it. Dave, darling, let's roll.
Dave and Sylvando to the rescue.
Wait. Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, but these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right?
Offended.
I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
More than an entertainer, my dear friend.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sweetie. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know?
If Sylvando can't do it, nobody can. So we have to head to the stall in the south of Gondolia, run by the elder of the two merchant brothers. It's time to teach the Beastly Boys a lesson. Exact de mundo. We're coming for you, Beastly Boys. Sylvando and Dave, Burly Man Dave, and me. We are coming. We're gonna get ya. I'm gonna get that backpack, that knapsack. Okay, what do you want to talk about? The Beastly Boys, I just saw them in the south of town near the stalls and entrance. They were screaming blue murder at some poor shopkeeper in a mask. I really don't know why people can't just get along. Hey, same here. Same here, I want to know that. Random stranger. Oh, here they are. Okay. Hey, mind your own business. We'll have a private conversation. Well, quite the charmer, aren't we, darling? I can see why you call yourself the Beastly Boys. Now enough with this tough guy act. Hand over Tetsu's knapsack before I have to get nasty. Hilarious, but you picked the wrong guys to clown around with. And if you think we're giving anything back to anyone, then you really are as stupid as you look. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it. That's the way of the world these days. So show us what you got, funny man. Well, you're not gonna be laughing, because you guys are just basic nobodies, and it's awesome that Dave is actually standing next to us. I've not used any of his moves. I want to Fuddle Dance. I'm gonna try to see if I can confuse every single one of my opponents. Okay, we got 2 out of 3, so we can. Awesome. Dave attacked the one that wasn't confused. Sweet. What, you're gonna boost their attack power or something? Hit yourself. Haha. You know, it may not be hitting yourself, but it's definitely made you miss. Oh yeah, I have 2 swords now in my hands, so I can do 2 attacks. Yeah, 40 damage to yourself, punk. Okay, that's it. Dave doesn't even have life points. Like, you can't kill Dave. He's an unstoppable drop-kicking machine. 78 damage, and then we have a miss. And I'm going to end you, my friend. Burns the enemy with fiery breath. Go ahead, Sylvando. Oh wait, that was probably not the best. I was trying to end it with that. Okay. 1 hit in the face, 40 damage, not bad at all. Let's end it with the flame slash. This should be it. Double hit. And the Beastly Boys are defeated. Strike a pose, Sylvando. Stand there, Dave. 500 experience points.
Now, if you don't mind.
Sylvando grabs Tetsuo's knapsack.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. And very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
The world might as well have ended that day. We lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes? Mm-hmm. Think again.
Sylvando has a trick up his sleeve. What is it? What is the trick? Troll, troll, troll. Snap of a finger. Wink of the eye. Did he turn to bread? What the heck?
Arms to... Who's for fresh bread, huh?
Okay. No idea how I did that. No idea.
Bon
I'm
appetit,
amazed.
beastly boys. Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways. You'll be beaming again before you know it.
Alright. Don't really... That's amazing, I guess. I didn't know he had that talent, first of all. Is it even real bread?
Wait,
Looks like it.
who are you?
Sylvando the Great.
Me? Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
Yeah, be in awe. Be in awe. Sylvando is the Great. That's cool. We took care of the Beastly Boys, got Tetsu's knapsack, backpack back. Let's go check Tetsu out and see what he has to say. You're back, One Piece 2. Goodness me, I don't suppose you managed to recover my knapsack. We gave the Tetsu his knapsack back.
Oh, thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now,
Will do.
I'd better be off. I tell you to be careful, but I've got a feeling you'll be just fine. Bye for now.
Okay, so this side quest filler episode's over.
You alright, Sylv?
What are we gonna do now? Where's our people? How are we gonna find them?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again. Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
Awesome.
We heard everything you just said.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
I gave you bread, bro.
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
Good. Hop aboard.
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
We don't care.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yes!
3 new friends joined Savano's merry band. Awesome, we recruited the Beastly Boys.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
What is it? What's the gifts? Okay.
Oh, they're simply fabulous.
Like circus
Darling,
instruments?
You look splendid.
I don't know.
I don't get it, Sylv. What are they?
Same question, Dave. I have no idea.
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world. Sylvando's super special smile spreading parade starts right here.
Okay.
Yeah!
I like how awesome Sylvando is. He's really into this. Wanting to make everyone happy again. Change that world, Sylvando. Let's change the world together. This is gonna be great. Okay, now we got to get out of here and find some more folks in need of help. Reckon we would do worse than take a butcher's round. That Laguna di Gondolia place for a start. Make your way to Hotto via Gallipolis, helping any troubled travelers you meet along the way. Now, does that mean we have to just strike out of town? Can we go by our boat to get to Hotto, right? So make your way to Hotto, okay. Talk to this person. The dock is closed, the sea is too dangerous, so no ships will leave. So definitely we're gonna have to go by foot and head out to make it back over there. That sounds like a dangerous mission. A dangerous mission indeed. So this is just going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to do a quicker episode this time just because the last video was so long because it covered this huge story element. Again, go ahead and check that out if you haven't, just to see why we're here, why we're like this, why we're at the end of the world. This was a great, cheery start to a new adventure that only involves Sylvando so far. I can't wait to see what we're going to do, how we're going to meet up with other people on our mission to make everyone happy by traveling to Hato via Gallipolis, helping any troubled travelers you might meet along the way as our current objective states. Let me know what you thought of the events of this episode and any of the prior ones in the comments. I will love to read them. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I will see you in the next video.